Hi, good morning, it's Tanny the Canadian Stamper. Happy Saturday morning crafting. It's May 25th. I'm using Country Flowers today. This one here. I just got it this week I just ordered it. I love it. I couldn't resist with all of the different projects that people are making. And so I had FOMO and I had to get it. So we're gonna make this sort of unusual color scheme of a card. So let's just get rolling. I've got a couple of pro tips to tell you about in the catalog. I know some of you got this last weekend at the Crafty Spring Social. And yeah, so let's actually start with the catalog on two pro tips. So the first one, I am on page 96 and 97. And so there's two things I want to show you on this page. Just moving my stuff. One is this little circle here. So this matches, you guys have all seen the color wheel, right? Stampin' Up has done an amazing job on the color layout and having people use color. So Stampin' Up's competitive advantage in the crafting world is that everything matches. And it's amazing. So color theory, these are all the Stampin' Up colors. And then this little logo here tells you where on the circle, color theory, the colors they've used, if you want to copy that. Secondly, on this page is this little icon right here, the one with the heart and the basket. It means if you go to stampinup.ca and you type these in, there's more examples, more samples of that particular stamp set. This has got to be one of the, I won't say the best pages, but a super helpful page. It's called Sticky Business and it's pages 116 and 117. So why is this interesting? Because of this. So which adhesive is best for my project? So it's got the different options here. And then over here, say glue dots, for example, mini glue dots, you look at these little icons here and it tells you what this adhesive can be used on. So this one I think can be used, wet glue can be used 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 5. Oh, not ribbon for this one. And so it tells you, and it's got the full spread of what you can use the adhesive for. So if you're struggling with an adhesive, then maybe check this page and see if it matches the medium that you're using. This one's super fun too. You can make your own stickers with the adhesive sheets. Amazing. All right. So here's the projects that we're using. Oh, I should bring up comments too. So Country Flowers. So raise a hand if you have this set. Kate is doing a free live class on this one. I think it's today. I don't know if Kate's on. She's probably getting ready for her class. But yeah, so Country Flowers. This is what we're using. We're going to use some gems, the in colors. Now, has anybody seen how big this die is? So just to give you an idea, this is a regular die. This is a new embossing folder. It's crazy big. You can get 2 of these almost. So I don't know why. Does anybody know why Stampin' Up did such a big die? It basically fits the entire stamp cut and emboss machine. And then we're going to use this paper. This is the In Color 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is one of the free papers that you get with the Join Special that goes for another week. So if you're not familiar with that, the Join Special is, one second. So in Canada, $277 worth of stuff, including these free things. So you get the new In Colors cardstock, the 6x6 paper I just showed you, and the markers. This is all free. a value of $112, plus you get other free stuff totaling $277, plus you get free shipping, which is $33 value. And then you get a 20% discount until like September, October. Where's my dies? So if you want to know more about that, it's an insane deal. I'm happy to share more with you about that. So I've already die cut these pieces here. The colors we're using is Pretty Peacock, basic white, obviously. And then we've got these pieces in here, which are Summer Splash. And then that's a piece of the Designer Series paper, which is, I think that's Pretty in Pink. All right, so let's start gluing some pieces. Whoops. So here's our die cut piece. Why do I keep calling it die cut? Embossed. We're clearly embossing here. Pam, Stampin' Up for Close to My Heart people? Yeah, maybe, but the new annual catalog came out before the Close to My Heart people, before we knew they were coming. I thought of that as well. So Close to My Heart, for those of you who may not be familiar, Close to My Heart is a scrapbooking company that unfortunately had to close down. Just trying to figure out which piece is which here, this one. And so Stampin' Up has partnered with Close to My Heart folks. So this one's 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then this one just nests right over at 1/8 of an inch, like that. So then this piece is going to be the width of this card, which should be about 4 1/4. And then this way is 2.5. So how this is going to go is like this. And then these are going to go over. So let's glue, which my glue is probably clogged. One moment. Right, so Close to My Heart, if you're a crafter, you're probably aware for Close to My Heart. Anyways, so yeah, we have some Close to My, I think they call them makers, Close to My Heart makers. And so now some of them have joined Stampin' Up, the Stampin' Up family, which is amazing, because secretly I'm hoping that someone who is a Close to My Heart person, because they primarily do scrapbooking, I think they probably maybe do cards as well, but I think they're experts in all things scrapbooking. I'm hoping I will learn from a Close to My Heart person, learn how to do different layouts for scrapbooking. Okay, so wet glue is usually pretty good for embossed pieces, because the wet glue kind of gets into the little sections that are embossed. Good morning, Christine, Pam, and Jan, Terry. Oh, hi, Christine. Newly married Christine, congratulations. What else do I have to tell you about? I actually have nothing going on today. Nothing. Not a darn thing. Lance went to work. Zachary, I told you Zach got a job at McDonald's. So he did 2 shifts until 11 o'clock Thursday and then last night. So he's kind of tired, I think. I don't expect him to be up for a bit. So I'm gonna do something a little different here with the inside, in that it's not a white piece. It's just a lighter colored piece to match the inside. So of course with the darker cardstock, we put in a piece in the middle to write our sentiment. But I thought, why do I need to go white? So the unusual colors that we're working with, so Pretty Peacock, Summer Splash, and Pretty in Pink. And then white. Okay, so there's our card base, ready to rock and roll. Now, let's get to stamping. So we're gonna do some coloring with our blends, like these ones. So when doing that, you wanna use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Oh, guess I should mount my stamps. So, oops, we're going to use the little teapot. So be careful with these ones, actually these two right here, this one and this one, because they're hollow. So when pulling them off of there, just be mindful that you don't, you know, pull and rip it. This one. And a little sentiment. All right, so I have my blocks ready to go. So for my sentiment, I'm gonna use this a G block. And then I think these are D's, yep. You could use just one block if you have just one block, but I'm being fancy. Oh, the other thing we need is a piercing, they call this a piercing mat because we're using the photopolymer. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna stamp this and we're gonna color it and cut it. So what is everybody doing today? I wanna live vicariously through you because I don't have a lot going on. It'll be housework and a walk. Oh, do you know the other thing? I was gonna do a draw today for, okay, so the folks that came to the Crafty Spring Social, I didn't condition this stamp is what's happening here, by the way. The Crafty Spring Social last weekend. Oh yeah, that's good. I thought I was gonna not have a good stamp because I didn't condition. So conditioning the stamp. So a brand new photopolymer, and I'm just kind of rubbing. You could do it on your jeans or whatever. You just want to get that film off. So the people that came to the Crafty Social last weekend. So Marie, if you're watching, I'm wondering if you're gonna be sending me your scavenger hunt because we're doing a draw today, or I'm doing a draw today. There's no we. And I'm not gonna say what the prize is because I actually have a couple of different prizes. So I'm gonna say it's a mystery prize because really whoever wins gets to choose from a couple of different things. I was gonna do like free shipping, or I've got some goodies that you can choose from. So I'm just gonna leave it as a mystery prize. Okay, so if you are with me live, we're gonna do this together. If you are on the replay, you get the bonus of being able to fast forward if you don't wanna watch my coloring. So normally I do not do coloring on the live because, well, frankly, it's a lot of pressure to color in front of people, but I'm being brave today. So the other awesome thing that happened this week is I got my emails from Royal Roads. I got my tickets for convocation, and there's going to be a live feed of my convocation. So it's 2 o'clock on Friday, June 14th. That's when I'm going across the stage. And yeah, so I'm only able to get 3 tickets, but that's perfect. And yeah, so that's very exciting. Okay, so that's pretty Peacock. Now, excuse me, I'm going to start with light. And I'm gonna do this whole flower. This is Flirty Flamingo. So I don't have the new in color blends. So I'm kind of going with what I think is close. So the join special, if I could unjoin and then join again to get the join special, I totally would. It's so good. It's so good. As far as the amount of product that you get and the incentives. And yeah, it's amazing. So if your wish list is $135 or more, you might consider the join special. I posted it on my Facebook page, some details. Yeah, worth checking out. All right, have you told me what you're doing today? Yes, Carissa. Oh, hi, I see you. Girl, I'm sending you your package today. That's one of the things I'm doing. Thanks, Marianne. I am uber excited about my convocation at Royal Roads. You know what? I have an amazing amount of time on my hands. I'm not gonna lie. I took it for granted before. There is a ton of stuff that you can get done when you're not doing a master's degree. Just saying. It's incredible. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my master's now. Maybe nothing for a little while. Just gonna chill. Okay, so I'm adding layers here, you can see, to this color with light and dark Flirty Flamingo. Geez, did I use the right ones? Yeah. So there's where we're at so far. It's pretty good, hey? All right, so now we're gonna use, this is Bubble Bath. So I'm sticking with the pink theme. This is much lighter, a little more bubblegummy. I don't even know if that's a color. You know what I mean though. I think I'm gonna actually do both of these, this color. Sure. Yeah, so Craft and Chat on June 8th is full, folks. So the next one will be August 10th. And then September, we're back to September 7th is my birthday. And so that's gonna be an extra fun Craft and Chat, because I'll have to do something fun for my birthday. All right, so I want some more wow with this flower. So I'm taking the Flirty Flamingo over the Bubble Bath because I want it to pop. I missed a little leaf here. And I think I actually might, so I'm gonna take my Flirty Flamingo. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna take light Flirty Flamingo and just see if we can add some depth to this flower. So I'm starting in the middle and kind of pulling the color out to the petals. Yep. And then we're just gonna do a dark in the middle. You missed news. No, well, Kate, welcome to the party. Kate, I was talking about that I got my tickets for Convocation and that there's a live feed on Convocation Day, June 14th, 2 o'clock. So that's fun. Oh, I forgot to color my bucket here. Quickly, quickly. So I'm doing pool party. And Kate, I was talking about, I'm pretty sure your free class is today, is it not, with this exact set? I was saying how much I love this. I just got it this week. And yes, you can attend virtually. Hi, Gail. Some of you are coming in late. It's all good. To go back for replay. So this is pool party. I'm just coming in with the light from the sides. We're covering the whole thing, and then we're gonna come in with the dark and add some dimension. So let's do the dark handle. So Seaside Splash. If you happen to either have taken advantage of the deal, the join special, or you bought the blends already, you would want to be using Summer Splash, because then that will match with our card base in here. I mean, this is gonna be fine too. And if you don't have the blends, or you want the blend, you want the colors to match, then just use the colors as far as in the card base for the colors that you have that match the blends, you know? So don't worry too much about the very top of this because our flowers are going to cover it. So now this is light again, just to fill in some of the space there. And blend the color. And I think I'm going to stop there. All right. This is coming along swimmingly. Now we have dies for that one. And then we have a die for this one. Oh, I lied to you. That's not that right one. This one. Yep. All right, let's get our mini stamp cut and emboss machine. Oh, thanks, Jan. I'm glad you're, I do the light and then the dark. I just feel like I have a little bit more say in how the color gets applied. Now, you could do both of these at the same time if you wanted to. I'm not that brave with my mini, so I'm gonna do one at a time. If I had washi tape handy, I would use washi tape to stick it down. So I'm just gonna do one at a time. One. And then we'll do this one. Right, like so. And then these colors are gonna go on here and it's just gonna pop. That's what I'm hoping for. And we'll add our layers. And two. I love it. So this is gonna go like this. Love it. All right. So let's add, okay, so don't forget about these pieces that I cut already. Oh, and our sentiment. Let's deal with the sentiment. So you do you as it relates to sentiment. You could slice this and leave it. I'm gonna do this if you wanted to fuss with it like this. So I'm just kind of roughly going around, you know? So last night I've been watching TV, a lot of TV actually. I was hanging out with Lance and he's like, are you gonna come and hang out with me? Because he likes to watch his shows and stuff. So I went and I sat and watched the show, and then I'm gonna post it afterwards. One of the guys that we were watching on this show, the shirt he was wearing is exactly like some of our glimmer paper. It's hilarious. So, which really means that Stampin' Up! Is on point with their trends. His shirt's exactly like glimmer paper. You know you're a crafter when. Okay, there's our sentiment. All right, so now we're going to add this. Now we need dimensionals. My video has frozen. I'm hoping that I haven't been just talking to myself this whole time. Let's refresh. Here's hoping. Oh, there we go. All right, so this one goes down. Now you could do this dry. So I recommend lining up on a straight area, and then this is going like this. And then this, we're gonna do some layers. So let's orient these things. So see how I'm gonna add this as just some, well, it adds dimension is what it does. So all your little scraps and your little doodads, they can add dimension. So with the wet glue, you're able to kind of move it around if you needed to. And so I don't have the comments anymore, but I'll look at them after. So right, we're doing, or I'm gonna do the draw after this today. See if Marie can turn in her scavenger hunt to join in, and then it's a mystery prize. Okay, so when you die cut these pieces, Can you see them all? And then I'm making it as if these little doodads, these little leaf doodads are kind of falling, whoops, falling off of, I just have a little bit of glue here that's coming out. It's like they're falling out of our little arrangement. Okay, one more. I feel like it needs one more. You think one more? Do you guys go on Instagram where you see that thing with Brad Pitt? He's like, do you think we need one more? We need one more. I might be going a little delusional here in my craft room. All right. Whoops. And now we have our little sentiment, which, by the way, is going to be tricky because I do not want to fuss with dimensionals on this. All right, let's try and glue it down. So our embossed piece is quite bumpy. Sure, let's just go with it. And then gems, and then we're done. See, I'm just gonna hold that for a second because I want it to get tacky. There. All right, gems. Oh my goodness. Where do you think my gems are? Here they are. So I think I'm gonna go, actually I was gonna go pink, but I think I'm actually gonna go Summer Splash. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. I love this card. I love it. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you heart it. I'm gonna do 3. I love it. I need your comments. I need to see what you're all about. There. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. Thanks, guys. So I checked and this one is available. I was gonna do one on Spotlight on Nature, but it is not available. So I thought, well, plot twist, we're changing, because if you need to have this set, I want it to be available for you. So you could get this in your starter kit if you wanted, and then you would have all the colorful blends and in colors to go with it. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your time with me, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.